Guys, welcome to AMD Technical, and this is my first review, and I'm going to review the Asus Zenfone 5. It is almost 3 years now. I'm using this phone. This phone was released in 2014 and now it's 2017, I can say. So it is 3 years old, and I'm going to review it. What is my experience with this device? How it handled the gaming performance. I'm not showing the game because no games are installed in this phone, and I will tell how was my experience using this phone. Let us first see the physical aspects, how physically it is built. First of all, the back is made up of plastic. It's purely plastic, I can see. And front, it has a 5-inch IPS display. It has got the 5-inch IPS display and 720p 290 pixel density. Here they have given something special in Zenfone series, which is pretty much cool, but over the usage scratches are made and you can see something shady over here. Yeah, it is after the usage it will happen like that. Okay, now on the right you have got a power on off button, volume rockers, which is pretty much rigid. I see, you can see over here it is rigid and very strong, I can say. On the left there is nothing. On the top, 3.5mm jack, secondary microphone, and down charging port, and one more microphone. Okay, now there is a camera which is 8 megapixel camera with a single LED shooting option, and here Asus logo, and here speaker. Here written it is Intel inside. It has got Intel processor, Zenfone, and a speaker. The speaker is not actually this much big, and the speaker output is also good. I'll tell you about that later. Here is a touch capacitive button which is not having, I think, it's not having the LED notification, I can say. Here it is LED notification, and here not backlit light is not present, only a white color you can see over here. Asus logo, earpiece, 2MP front camera, and couple of sensors over here. Okay, that's it. It's a physical overview. Now let me just open this back cover and see what's inside, and we'll show inside. Yes, I have opened the back, and you can see it is a plastic. You can see over here it's denting. Okay, 8MP camera. You can see it's a non-removable battery, but the back cover can be removed. Dual SIM is a micro SIM you can put over here, and you can expand the storage. This phone has got 16GB of storage, and you can expand it up to 64GB. Here is a micro SD card slot. And the speaker, you can see here they have given, it is for only for the look, they have given this much big output, I think, but the speaker is only this much small, and its output is also not very good, not up to the mark, and it's even sometimes the call cannot be, ringtones cannot be heard, and there are some people or at home, if there are some children, if they are shouting, but the call cannot be heard because the speaker is not that much good. It's pretty okay, I can say. Let me put it. Now let me give you information about the processor and some other stuff. It's a CPU Z. You can see it is Intel Atom CPU is running inside this. I have shown you over here. It's Intel inside. Okay. It's a 1.6 gigahertz processor. It's a cores, only 2 cores, 4 CPUs are present, and you can see the process is 32 nanometers. This architecture is x86, and you can see here the CPU load how much, 13%, 4%. Okay. Now currently it is running Android 290 DPI. It's got HD display. This Android KitKat 4.4.2, and no upgrade has been given by the Asus, which is one bad thing, I can say. See, Android version 4.4.2 is currently running. Talking about the battery, okay, now let me tell. It is showing the health is good, but the battery during the initial days of my battery, the battery was actually good. It is a 2110 milliampere battery. It's a lithium-ion battery, but after few initial months, it started draining very fast. For this just simply usage like Facebook, YouTube, some in at about 1.5 hour or 1 hour, the 100% charge suddenly gets into the 20% or 15%. It's very pretty much bad, I can say. The battery according to the bots in the bots or the Asus company is telling about talk time is 18 hours, blah blah blah, but it's not giving that much. The battery is very worst, I can say. See, now it's 52%. After the review, it may get down to, I don't know. Let us see. Now I'm in settings. Let me just go to about and let me show you Android version. It's running KitKat out of the box, but no update till now. That's the bad thing. Actually, I've bought this phone for rupees 10,000 in the local store in the town, and gave me good experience, but the battery was not up to the mark. Now let me just play music so that you can see how is the speaker performance. Only here you can see. Here there is nothing, only for decorative purpose. This is the audio output. Let me go quickly back and clear it all. That's about the audio output. Next I'm going to the camera. It has got 8MP camera, and let me just go to camera first. Okay. Camera interface is, see, you can the selfie camera. You can see over here it's clarity. It's a 2MP camera. You can see my mobile. I'm shooting it with my JSON Prime. Let me go to the front cam. Sorry, back cam. Okay. Now the camera interface is pretty much good, you can say, because very simple. Just focus and capture. That's it. And it has given, they have given many modes. You can see here low light mode. The photo will be blurry, but you can get the brighter photos. Now you can see a depth in field. It is pretty much awesome, I can say. Now let me just this is a charger, and let me just focus over here. Okay, just capture it. Okay, yes, it's processing the image. Let it process. Okay, now you can see the clarity of this image. It is pretty much good. It made the other thing blurry and give focus to this part. You can see over here. It is very awesome. Very awesome, I can say. The camera is pretty much good in good lighting condition. That's all. As it, I think it is f2.0. It is not good for low light photography, but it does its job well for the price during those days. But now you can get awesome cameras, phones at this price. You can see the focus. Okay, that's about camera. Let me just show some of the photo samples taken in this camera. Okay, let me just show it. You can see this is the image. I think in the video shooting camera it does not look. You see the clarity. It's the 8MP camera, but it does its job very well. I think the focus is not over here, somewhere here it is. So you can see the clarity. This is the landscape. You can see the clarity. Only this much zoom can be done. Let me zoom over here first. Yes. It's good. See this clarity of this image. It's awesome, I think. It's about camera. Now, the overall experience. Let me talk about the overall experience of this device. This device for a rate of 10,000 rupees, and during the 2014, during those days, it was a good choice, and it gave me good performance as well. Talking about the gaming performance, I have installed Asphalt 8 and Mortal Kombat. This Dead Trigger 2. I used to play. Dead Trigger 2 worked very well in the high graphics too, as it has got 2 GB of RAM. It's a 2 GB variant, 16 GB storage. The Dead Trigger 2 performed very well, but Asphalt 8 in high graphics got laggier. In media graphics worked pretty well, not as much perfect. And I used to play, but one few months back, I believe, once again when I was playing in this phone, suddenly the phone got stuck. Automatically it got switched off. Why, I don't know. These are the few problems I have faced in this device, but it gave me very good experience and awesome feeling. And its look, I don't know how it looks but in the rear eye, it look is very awesome, I believe. Yes. It's a curved edge in the back, which gives a holding is very awesome. You can get a curved feel. It's pretty good. That's my review about this device. And for more info, you can comment, share this video, like this video, subscribe to my channel, click on the bell icon on the bottom right, and give me a thumbs up, especially for this video. It's my first review, and I don't know what to say, but bye bye. See you in the next video. Goodbye. This is my Asus Zenfone 5. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get latest updates on my channel.